Guys suck. Dating is not fun in 2020, okay? I wish someone came up to me and was like, you know what? All I'm looking for is a little bit of fun. Are you down or not? I like to make my own choices. What if I do just want to sleep with you? Let's just get started. Fulano. Palabra que se usa para designar a cualquier persona cuyo nombre se desconoce o no interesa precisar. Amante o prostituto. Let me tell ya, mis respetos for this person because god damn, you played me good. Like at first I was a little hurt about it, but now round of applause. So I met this person a while ago, maybe about a year or two. And the reason why I met him was because my friend was like, hey, this person added me on Snap and I'm not sure if I know them. Do you happen to know them? Or do you have them as a friend or whatever? And I was like, no, I don't. And she convinced me to friend request them or whatever so that I could see who he was and then let her know. Me and him started talking just so that I could get his information and possibly a picture so I could show her. And eventually he did send me his Facebook and I showed her the picture and she was like, interesting. I don't know him, so I'm just gonna block him. But I keep him as a friend. And all of a sudden he came up on my Instagram and it looked like he had a girlfriend. So I was like, yeah, rather not. But by then he was already sending me like music videos and like he tried to tell me that he liked me or like he insinuated it. When I noticed that he had a girlfriend, obviously I was like, no, thank you. Next, he was very persistent. Later on, around summer-ish, it looked like he had broken up with her the first time. And we were talking again, and then all of a sudden, she pops up in one of his stories. And I was like, yo, you have a girlfriend? He was like, yeah, and I've never hid it from you. Got it. I moved on and he understood. Around the fall time, he broke up with her once more, and this is when I actually met him. Me and my friends had gone out to celebrate on a thirsty Thursday and we went to Bumbles. And if you're from Waukegan, you know exactly what Bumbles was. That is why it closed down. And he was there and he saw me across the bar and he just waved and I waved back. And nothing happened that night. He did approach me and said hi, but other than that, like nothing happened. The next day though, he did text me. He was like, whoa, why'd you leave? And I was like, just my friends wanted to go to another club. Well, then after that, we barely talked. It was just like hi here and there. And I started actually texting him back when I noticed that he was no longer with his girlfriend like at all and like being very flirty and stuff. And so he asked me to go out on a date with him. Well, that was my mistake. I should have never agreed to that. I knew him, okay? Like people talk. Waukegan is very small. Everyone knows everybody. I don't remember exactly where our first date was, but I do know that we ended up in a relationship somehow. It was official. I didn't meet his kids and he met mine, which is, I think, what upsets me the most. Like, geez, why involve my kids? Like my kids met you. Also my fault though, because I've come to learn that not everyone that you date should meet your kids. But it looked promising, but I should have known better because men like that don't settle down. This is why they're Fulanitos. Well, then Christmas rolled around and this is where things started becoming very real. I was hosting Christmas that year. Obviously my parents and my siblings and everyone was gonna be here. So he came over, we exchanged gifts. He had to leave because he had a vacation plan to go to Mexico. We are both from the same place or same town in Mexico, okay? Like if you do one wrong move, Waukegan's gonna find out because like about 70% of Waukegan is actually from there too or knows someone that's from there. So obviously he leaves. And at first it was good. Like we talked a lot, we texted a lot, we phoned a lot. Throughout the weeks, the communication just started going down. And obviously, me being the person that I am, started trying to like dig up like what's going on. Like this is not normal. We were in a love bubble. And all of a sudden, he just wouldn't text back. Red flag. I mean, the first red flag should have been that he was trying to talk to me while he had a whole girlfriend before we started dating, right? But like, I didn't see that one. So then this red flag I did notice, and eventually I did come to know that he was over there being a little hoe. I was like, you know what? You enjoy yourself, man. Do what you gotta do. I never brought it up. No fucks given, just blah. And then all of a sudden he comes back and he doesn't want to see me. Like, dude, have the balls to tell me that you no longer want to be with me. Why hide it? I mean, you could have shoot me a text, right? But no, you're over here hiding and shit. Bro, come over. And he's like,
oh, you know, we need to talk.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, come in, have a seat. He's like,
I fucked up.
and this is my phase the entire time. What you do? Yes, I was angry at the time, but at the same time, it was not worth it. Like, obviously, this is the type of person that he is, and this is the type of person he will always be. He did fess up, flirting and doing stuff with another girl over there. He tried to give me more explanations. I didn't want to hear it.
Like, it wasn't planned, and like, this wasn't what I wanted to do. And I swear to you, that's not the intentions that I went over there with. I just wanted to have a good time.
¿A quién le quieres ver la cara de pendeja? Not me, I'll tell you that. And if you know me personally, you know I hate confrontation. Like, I'm not gonna shout at you and scream at you or slap you. I mean, this is just pathetic. It was not worth it at all. He left, and then he sends me a message, and he was like,
I hope we're okay. You know that I'm always gonna care about you.
I let it go. The only thing was that he had my driver's license. Obviously, I have to get in touch with him. And I'm like, yo, can you just drop off my driver's license at my mailbox? Like, that's totally fine. He pretended like he couldn't do that. Well, fine. Fast forward, maybe like a month after that, there was a baile here in Waukegan, and my friend was like, vamos. And I'm like, of course. He messaged me because we had plans to go there. He's like,
You gonna end up going?
and I'm like, yeah, I am. I actually made plans with this mutual friend of ours. How are you? Waukegan is tiny. Well, we both end up going to this baile. I'm at the door trying to purchase my ticket because I didn't have time to do it beforehand. He says hi. I'm like, do you have my ID? Because I do need it to go in, you know.
Here, I have a free ticket if you wanted to come in.
And I'm over here paying already. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. He's like,
Are you sure?
listen, I'm good. You just admitted to have cheated on me. I want shit from you. Go away and die. That's the dramatic side of me story. Well, that night I got wasted, shit-faced. I remember nothing past like a couple shots. Fast forward a couple months after that, and he finds out I'm at a baile. Well, me and my friends are a little intoxicated, and obviously they know what happened with him, and they're like, ooh, don't talk to him, it's fine, just ignore him, blah, 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 blah. And then he finally approaches me, which is when I go to the bathroom and I hide like a little bitch. Like, if we don't have to talk about what happened, please leave me alone. I forgave you. I told you, we're fine, we're cool. I didn't delete you off any social media, so just let it go. He wants to apologize face to face and make sure that we're good. So my friend is like, come on, like, just talk to him. He's being really nice, he's being pretty cool. You know, patch things up. And I'm like, ugh, fine. He asks me if I want a shot, and I'm like, you know what, free shot, fine. He goes his way, I go my way, and then at the end, he approaches me and my friends after we had taken a selfie. He just starts talking us up and whatever, and inviting us for the tacos, because if you're going to the Mexican bailes, you know they got tacos, okay? Okay? There is nothing better than eating tacos at 3 o'clock in the morning once you're shit-faced. McDonald's doesn't cut it, Taco Bell doesn't cut it. It is tacos. Well then, I'm like, fine, give me a taco. And he's still very flirty. And I'm like, you know what? Shut up. You weren't shit in bed anyway. I'm not hurt. Just let it go. This actually brings him to wanting to prove me wrong. Mind you, this whole time he's had a girlfriend. He actually told me that night. I did end up leaving with him, and at first I didn't want to, but he didn't have a car and I had to drop him off. So I was like, fine. He convinced me to go inside, and we did the dirty. No changing him. It's like I told him, men like him won't change. Mind you, when I did tell him all this, I was like, no vas a cambiar, así vas a ser. O te vas a quedar solo, vas a encontrar a alguien que te quiera como eres y te aguante todas tus pendejadas. He says,
I already found her.
yeah. And then he proceeds to tell me that it was my fault because I didn't give him a Christmas present. Let that sink in. Motherfucker, what? I'm telling you, men are just, they're pathetic. There's no reason to lie. I don't care why you did it. You did it, and the story, just let's go our separate ways. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear you talk. Sure, I was hurt at first, but like, I'll get over it eventually. And I wasn't hurt because he was like the best person ever. I mean, una desilusión duele más por tu ego. I gave you the time of day, and this is how you're gonna treat me. That is fucked up. Men will be men. Did I learn after this one though? Nah, a couple months after that. Yeah. Fuck. I'm like that person that just goes back after a bad haircut. And then after that night, I was already kind of talking to someone else, and me and my friend had both of them a mutual. And my friend was like, hey, it's Thursday. Do you want to go get some wings at Buffalo Wild Wings? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tell this guy that I'm talking to. Let's give him a nickname. He's gonna show up in my story time again. Let's name him Anuel. Well, after work and during work, I'm obviously talking to Anuel. And eventually I do tell him, hey, she is inviting me to Buffalo Wild Wings and I think I'm gonna go grab dinner with her. And then Anuel is like, oh, and you're not gonna invite me? So then obviously I invite him after. So I get there, but before then, she actually texts me and she's like, yo, I invited Fulanito. Crap. Fuck. Like, why? I am looking like straight death because I've been at work all day. So I'm like, yo, just, you know what? Just bring me some makeup so I can fix up my face. So now I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings with my friend, Fulanito and Anuel. Life is crazy. The girls were sitting on this side and the boys were sitting right across from us. And they were like, yo, this is uncomfortable. Like, can one of you switch? I didn't want to sit next to Fulanito. Like, that was like, he's like, ugh. So and eventually I go and I sit next to Fulanito and he's over here talking about finances and money and all the shit that he has to do at work and what happened at his job and all the new opportunities and that he was so excited about his life, and I'm just there like. And that was the last time that I actually saw him. Later on I did find out that he was getting married to old girl. I wish him nothing but the best, honestly. Like, I don't have any awful feelings towards him or anything. He is just, he's a Fulanito. He's always gonna be a Fulanito. I don't care if he is married to the hottest girl in the world. He's always gonna find a new BJJ to put his thing in. But yeah, this is the first video on the series, Messing with Fulanitos. He inspired this whole thing. Go, bro. And I don't know how many videos I'm gonna make like this. I am still in the dating pool, so eventually I'm sure someone somewhere is gonna fucking play me. I think I have a freaking banner right here that says fuck. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and share. I know that in those other videos I wasn't being myself, but I was very self-conscious that my parents were gonna hear me. Now they know. Who cares? I'm gonna be loud. I will be uploading every Wednesday and Saturday. Faces. I wash my hair with purple shampoo. Now it looks kind of purple at the tips. Go figure.